You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin. We're back again with the Gobcast, episode 60-something. I remembered earlier, but I don't remember now, and that's just kind of the way it goes around here. But what I can say is today we're taking calls once again, and we've got a banger on our hands. Now, before we talk about the calls at all, I need to explain myself, because you guys may have noticed by now that I don't sound very good. Listen, I'm sick. Flu game 2, all right? I'm still at it, dude. You can't stop me. I got my cough drops here with me on the table, okay? I got an extra cold water, dude. I have another one below the table. I'm locked in. You know me. I'm not taking a day off, all right? We're taking calls. I'm just going to let you guys talk for the most part today. Now, I asked you all about your relationships, and in particular, any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be boyfriend or girlfriend. It can be friendship. It can be family. Any type of relationship. I want to hear about it. How's it going? Is it going bad? Is it going good? We had some very questionable calls today, including a dude who messed up 2 relationships now because he can't stop smoking fent, a guy who's been married for 2 years and can't stop picking up prostitutes because when he gets horny, it's hard to control. A lot of other things in between, the typical affairs, and we even had a guy who went to jail and got out and his girlfriend was pregnant, which if you do the math on a sentence, that doesn't really make much sense. But I'm not going to spoil the rest of them today. What I will say is we've got a banger on our hands. And before we start taking any of these calls or listening to any voicemails, I want to explain once again how to call into the show, because we get asked, no matter how many times I say it, we get asked 1,000,000 times a week. Every time we drop one of these, probably the most common comment we get is, Goblin, how do I call into the show? So let me explain, all right? The number is on the screen pretty much the whole time we're doing the episode. However, what you really need to do is follow us on Instagram, which will be linked in the comments section and description. Our Instagram is at the Gobcast. And what we do is every morning whenever we're taking calls, we post a story on Instagram with our phone number and whatever the topic is for the day. If you don't call in that day, you're not going to get a call back. We won't even hear your voicemail. If you just call at a random time, we don't go through the messages from the days that we aren't taking calls. So just wait until you see us post a story with our phone number, and then bang, you're in. Give us a voicemail. We get a lot of them, so if we don't get back to you, don't worry. We will one day. Just keep on calling. You know, we appreciate it. Now, let's not waste any more time here. Let's get into some very, very questionable voicemails here, okay? Let's start off with the guy who's been married for 2 years and can't stop picking up escorts, dude. I feel like that's a good place to start. Let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin here. Chris, 22 years old, and I see that today's topic is relationships, and, well, currently married. It's been about 2 years. The wife, she is in another country, currently getting that taken care of. And, well, I'm in a predicament.
Wait, whoa, that's I didn't see that in the message preview. What do you mean? Did she, get deported, dude? What happened? What do you mean your wife's in another country and you're taking care of it?
Brother,
where's your wife?
I can't stop cheating on her. And, the way that I kind of been doing it and not getting caught by it, because if you just start hitting up, random females, they're eventually going to find you on Instagram, and they're eventually going to pretty much tell her whatever. I've been pretty much picking up prostitutes. So, just hitting a little bit on the side, nothing personal. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to stop. I do feel guilty about it, but then again, when it's, once you get horny, it's kind of hard not to resist or, basically do something about it. But
beating your meat has never come to mind for this guy. The moment he gets horny, he's just like, dude, I need a prostitute. My wife is in another country, dude. I need a prostitute, dude, right now. Let's call him up, dude. You might be busy with a little lady of the night, dude. Who knows? Hello? Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded?
Hey, what's up? Not at all. What's up?
Yo, I got done listening to your voicemail just now, and like I have a lot of questions about your situation. I got a lot, dude.
All right,
First and
sounds good.
foremost, what do you mean by your wife's not in the country? What's happening there?
Oh, actually, let me get outside of the office really quick.
Oh, you're at work?
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, but it's all good.
Okay, okay.
I just want to make sure that they don't listen to this shit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no. What do you do for work?
I technically work at an office, so it's a construction company. But
Oh,
obviously, I'm not
okay.
doing any construction. Yeah,
Ah,
not
so
giving too much away, but giving you
yeah,
just
yeah,
enough.
yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, I mean, with a situation like yours, yeah, don't get too specific.
No, yeah. I mean, shit. You said, what's the situation like? So
Yeah, so why is
basically,
your wife not in the country first off? Like, where is she?
yeah, yeah. So she is actually in Mexico because she's from there.
Okay.
So I went down there for about 3 to 4 years ago for a couple of weeks or so, and I met her there. And we hit it off. We started talking and shit, and then things go good, and then next we get married, and now we're looking to bring her here. So she's right now in the process.
Oh, so she's
Obviously,
never
she's out here
been
yet.
in the U.S.
Exactly. Yeah. So she's
Oh.
freshly getting her papers. So we're waiting for that to get approved so then she can come here. But as of right now, it's been like about a year since I last saw her.
Oh shit, that's a tough situation.
Yeah,
So,
and I mean it's pretty tough.
so does she have any clue like what's going on or no?
No, zero clue.
How long have you been cheating on her?
Um, I mean it's been on and off honestly because like since we've been at a distance for like the whole relationship, I think it was the first time like in 2022, and that was like I think a couple of times only. But then just recently, I basically got sent out to a temporary um it's like a jail, but like a half-time jail because you only stay there to sleep and you can actually leave to go to work and stuff like that.
What the
So,
did you do?
I'm in there right now. So I'm actually the guy that called in about the two DUIs.
Oh, what?
Yeah, yeah. So I got my first DUI like, three, no, like about two, actually no, yeah, running on 3 years now. And then I got mine, the most recent one about just under a year. And that one, it involved a gun, which I had, the serial number filed off of, and also had a GBI, so great bodily injury. So, I got at least four
Dude, your
charges or
life is
something like
fucked.
that in felonies.
Your life is
So
fucked up, dude.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm only 22. I'm actually turning 23 next month. So,
How do you have an
but
office job
luckily,
with this kind of shit going on?
that's funny though because it's a family business.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
Nobody would hire me at this point, honestly, with these two things on my record.
Yeah, I mean the gun charge alone and the DUI is trouble. That really fucked your chances up. So, I mean,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you said you met your wife 3 to 4 years ago, and you mentioned that you cheated on her starting around 2022. That's not far after when you met her, no?
Yeah, not that much.
How long would you
Yeah, I
say it
think.
lasted before you cheated on her?
I'd say maybe about a year, something
All
like
right, well, that's a
that.
solid 12
And then we got
months. I
married
mean,
about
that's good.
2 year anniversary. So,
Oh,
but
you
I
lagged
haven't
out a
cheated on
little
her this
bit
week,
there.
but I've been
I didn't
kidding.
catch a wait, 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 wait. It just lagged, and all I caught was I haven't cheated on her this week.
Yeah, basically.
Has the frequency increased over the years of how often you're cheating on her?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'd say for my second DUI because I'd kind of calmed down for a bit. But then after I got, sentenced to the alternative to custody, I'm over there in National City. So there's a lot of fucking prostitutes out there.
Oh shit! Wait, so are you just picking up the chicks that are like outside?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you're not even getting like the Instagram prostitutes or like the internet. Well, like you're just picking up street hookers.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't know they had that Instagram shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen,
Look
go
at
on
that.
Instagram. If you see a girl that has traveled to Dubai within the past 12 months more than once, she's an escort and there's a price tag. But
okay.
Yep, that's pro tip right there. But are you not scared picking up these girls just off the street? Like what kind of precautions do you take?
Not many. I mean, honestly, I just look around and make sure there's no cops, and a lot of just drive around and I just see which ones are just standing there. And the little area that I go to, it's kind of known. So like all of the girls there, like in the general area, and they kind of just stay together. So like whenever I see like a group of them, I usually just approach that because it's a lot safer if you see them in a group, because if it's just by themselves, you never know if it's like a or something like that. But always wearing condoms and shit.
And you've never caught anything from one of these girls?
Oh no, never.
Wow, that's honestly impressive.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky, honestly. I think it's just the condom do their job. So I mean, I haven't really felt anything. So I haven't felt any burns or anything.
Wait, so you're not getting tested? You're just like, yo, I don't feel any burns. Like this shit's straight.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, usually there's some sort of fucking.
Oh no!
What do you call that? There's some like sort of signs that you have something.
Dude, you
but
might
I
have
haven't been tested
fucking
yet, so.
HIV, dude. I mean, that shit takes years to show up, dude. Like,
Oh, you're right. I actually should probably get tested.
Oh fuck! Wait, so ballpark me. How many prostitutes have you gotten with?
Let's see. Probably at least 20.
Oh my god! Do you have like favorites, or are
Yeah.
you just picking up like whoever's the baddest on the block that day?
I actually had one favorite, but she's like in and out a lot. So, wherever I see her just standing close, I just go pick her up. But, most of the time it's just whoever's there.
What's the going rate for one of these girls?
It starts at about 100, and it can get up to like, some girls are crazy with it, which I never picked those up. But one bitch tried to tell me 250. I'm like, yep, you're gonna stay out there.
250 is a lot. So 100, that's like a good bang for your buck price. You're happy with that?
I mean, yeah, honestly, because of the massage parlors are charging around 140.
Oh, true. Yeah, and all they do is stroke your shit, dude.
Now, I know a couple that they'll do everything.
Oh, damn, you really do this shit, dude.
Dude, they're fucking crazy with it.
So you've never cheated on your girl like the normal way, like just fucking some, like it's always just been sex workers?
Yeah, exactly. I try to keep it, just straight business, nothing
Keep it
personal.
professional. Yep. No,
Exactly.
that's probably smart, if you're going to cheat, keep it business, I guess.
Exactly, because it's in their best interest for, to keep it low, because, obviously they're doing something illegal. And they're not going to put me on blast about that. And if I try to just fuck some random person, if they find out, they always run the risk of, them getting mad, finding out. Because you already know how females get. Once they're getting mad, they'll do a whole ass background check, and they'll find out where you live. They'll find out who your fucking mom is. They'll find out everything.
And you can't have that at all. You can't have that whatsoever. So
What's that you cut up?
I just said, yeah, you can't have that happen to you. But do you think you're ever going to stop, or like what's your plan here?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to stop eventually, because when she gets here, then I'll just have some pussy every once in a while. But like until she gets here, I'm not sure. And just the ball's in the court, basically.
How would you feel if like you found out she was doing the same thing with male prostitutes? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. Immediately deport her. Fuck that.
Why? Why is it, what's up with the double standard?
Because guys cheat for lust and women cheat for love. A woman, she
Mm.
cannot cheat. She will not cheat unless she stops loving you. A man, he can cheat and he'll still love you. Like, that's the way I see it, honestly.
Damn. Yo, ladies, is that true? All the like 5 women that watch this show? Drop a comment, dude. Let us know. Wow.
Yeah.
So
I
what do
mean, honestly, the females watching are probably just cracked the fuck out right now, so.
yeah, you're not wrong. Judging by the voicemails I've gotten, you're for sure not wrong.
Yeah.
So do you think, like, if your girl found out, what would she do?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, she will definitely get mad, but like, I don't know if she'll leave because where the fuck is she gonna go?
I mean, she'll probably just stay where she is right now, no?
Probably come here, but like, I don't know. I don't think
Oh, you
I
cut
mean,
out a
like,
good bit there. I kind of
always,
lost you there.
oh shit. Yeah, so like I said, I don't think she'll ever find out because, you know, I take my precautions and basically never let her find out where I am because since, you know, I work here in the office, like I'm always back and forth, so I can go like 10 hours without texting her and she won't even suspect a thing.
Oh, shit. You're fucking these hookers for so long that you're going 10 hours without texting her?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's mostly because of work. But like, I'll be like rushing out of work because since I'm like the little facility,
Mm-hmm.
I have to be there by 5:50 something. So I always have to, you know, so if I measure my time correctly, if I leave here like around 3 or 3:30, I should have enough time to go, you know, pick one up, go to the hotel room real quick, pump one out, and then go back.
Oh, so you take him to a hotel. You don't do it in the car. You get him a nice
Oh,
bed.
I don't know, yeah. But actually, dude, it's really cool because they have a hotel. A lot of these girls, they have rooms, and it's the same building. They all stay in the same building. So you go, you pick one up, and you take them back to their room, and it's like a Airbnb situation. So it's not even like a hotel. It's like an actual apartment where people actually live, and it's just filled with hookers.
Oh, shit. You ever get 2 at once?
No, but I did get 2 at a massage parlor because, you know, I was getting my dick sucked, and then the other one, she was done with her thing, I think, and then she just comes into the room, and she basically forces me to fuck her too because, I mean, obviously she wants some money, and I had already paid 140, and I'm like, I ain't paying that shit again. They're like, yeah, 100. I'm like, nope, I got $20 in my pocket, and that's it. And they're like, all right, 20's good.
Oh, God, dude.
So that second girl did it for $20.
Do you think, like, do you just do this because you enjoy it, or do you think you're an addict?
I think I'm slowly starting to get addicted, honestly. I have a really
It kind of
addictive
sounds like it,
personality,
man.
so that could be a situation there, but I mean, honestly, I kind of just do it for the fuck of it.
It sounds like it is a situation right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's starting to look like because there's times where I'm just telling myself, I'm not even going to pick one up, and I end up picking one up.
I mean, dude, you're putting your girl at a lot of risk doing this, especially if you're not getting tested regularly. You know,
Yeah, well, you can still get it with a condom on, or do you think the
yeah,
condom's
I mean, it's not 100% elimination rate. Like, yeah, you can still get it with a condom on. You know, like there is still that like 0.1% chance. You take the condom off, there's some juices on that motherfucker, dude, a little splashback or something. You never know, dude. You never know. I mean, there's always that
true.
possibility. And like condoms aren't perfect. Maybe there's one where like there's a tear in it from the manufacturer, you don't notice, too late, you know, like it's I mean it's a risky business you're in, dude.
No, I mean, you're honestly definitely right about this. I should definitely give it some more thoughts about what I should do.
I don't think you're going to, but I like that reflection.
Oh, shit. Well,
Well,
that was at least good to get off my chest.
yeah, you know, I'm glad that you called in to share that with us today. And you know, I I wish the best for your wife. You know, I hope, maybe for her own good, I hope she never finds out about this.
Yeah, I hope so too, because I mean, I really do love her. So like, it's not like I'm just doing this because I don't love her. Yeah, she's gonna have my kids one day, and I'm just gonna be thinking in the back of my head, man, I used to fuck random bitches, and you have no idea. But it's something I just gotta take to the grave.
Yeah, it is, dude. Well, good luck with that. I wish you the best, and thanks for calling in, man. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, thank you. You too, bro.
Dude, what is wrong with you guys? I got pretty much all of the calls we got today, at least 80% of them, were just like, hey, Goblin, I'm cheating on my significant other. This was just one of the more extreme examples of that, okay? The next call that we have to take here is a bit different, okay? This one is someone who fumbled 2 relationships from smoking Fent. And I'm not sure if he's going to answer right now because he left this voicemail about 6 hours ago, and it sounds like he was nodding off the Fent while he was leaving the voicemail. Let's listen in.
Good morning, Goblin.
Why do you say it all seductive like that? Why do you say it like that?
I fumbled the fuck out of my last girlfriend because I was addicted to smoking fentanyl. And I was a bad boyfriend. And now that I've been sober for about a year, I've been talking to women again. And I just fumbled the most recent relationship by doing the same shit that I was doing when I was using. Call me.
If he's still conscious right now, we're calling him. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be shocked if this guy does not pick up. You guys have been really good about that lately, though, dude. We have not had, like... I shouldn't have said anything, actually. It's wrong 3 times.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying...
Bro's nodding off right now. He's face down on the table. He's nodding the fuck out, okay? He's not conscious. He can't handle it. He's gone. That's okay. Maybe we'll call him back later. We have another voicemail here from someone who has a very fresh wound they want to call in and talk about. This guy broke up with his girlfriend today. Let's listen to why.
Hey, Goblin, how you doing on this fine Friday morning? Hey, the topics are about relationships.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, man, I just broke up with my girlfriend today and had to kick her out. She thinks she can talk to me whichever way she wants in front of my kids, in front of her kids. Remind you, I'm only 28. I've got 2 kids, 2 daughters, and I can't be dealing with none of that shit. Talk about toxic. I can't say I'm perfect. I'm definitely toxic too. Gabi, sometimes you really just want to hit a bitch, and then you come around and think about it, and you just don't.
Why do so many of you guys say this? This is not the first time someone has called in just been like, damn, I want to smack a bitch today, Goblin.
Because you got to be a good role model to the little people. You want to hear more, God?
All right, dude. Let's hear about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a minute here because I need to tell y'all about a massive giveaway that my homies at Five are doing for you guys. Now, Five is giving away 4 different packages worth up to $5,000 each, and you can enter this giveaway with no purchase necessary. Now, these packages are the travel package, the gamer package, the music lover package, and you can even get a 5 supply for a year in one of the packages. Now, just to give you a little hint, the travel pass includes a 5 high pass membership for a year, a 3-night Airbnb at a location of your choosing, a travel stipend that can cover flights or gas, a luxury self-care kit, ladies or bougie men, you're going to love that, high-end carry-on luggage, and a week under duffel, and last but not least, a Visa gift card. They're covering all the bases with each of these giveaway packages. And all you have to do to enter this is click the link down below, like where these 5 bags are, below my head, and enter your birthday and email on their website to enter. There is no purchase necessary. Make sure you check out their website by July 31st, or you might miss out on the best giveaway of the year, folks. There's more ways to enter available on the website. Go check it out. Shout out to Five for hooking everyone up with such a sick giveaway. This is going to be a very fun summer. Good luck, and enjoy the rest of the show. He has the same area code as the last guy, dude. This town is fucked up, dude. They're smoking fentanyl, hitting bitches. This place is cooked. Yo, you're on the Gobcast.
Hello?
You mind being recorded?
Oh no, I don't mind. What's going on, Gabi?
Yo, I just listened to your voicemail, dude. I heard you broke up with your girl today. Is that correct?
This morning, dog. I'm driving home right now to actually see the damages.
Damages from what?
She wasn't too happy when I was trying to make her leave. But I have a bunch of Lego sets, and I have a sniffling feeling that they might all be destroyed.
Oh, is she that kind of girl?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but she did call me gay. I don't know why. That wasn't very nice.
That's your indication that she's gonna break all your Legos? She called you gay?
Well, I've spent a good amount of money on these Legos, Gabi. I mean, I have a Star Wars carrier. I mean, it's like a $250 set. It's like 4,000 pieces.
Mm-hmm. Well, but what is that? I'm missing the
a
connection. I'm missing the correlation between the Legos and her calling you gay. What has she ever broken something of yours before?
Yeah, she has.
What'd she break?
Broken quite a few things. She's broken some of my furniture. She's broken a monitor, one of my computer monitors, one of my PC monitors.
No, that's aggressive.
Yeah, but the thing is this whole thing started off this morning with her just being a bitch to me for no reason, and her kids were coming over this morning too. So I was
like her kids, not both of yours,
well,
just her kids.
No, so we don't have kids together. She had kids, and then I have my own kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she has 4 kids, and then I have my own 2 kids.
How old are you guys?
I'm 28, and she's 30.
You guys are pumping them out, dude. Good for y'all.
No. Listen, Gabi, I started early. Not my fault.
Well, I mean, it's your kid. Like you got a percentage.
Yeah, that
in
is
there.
true. I mean,
you got an
that
ownership
is true.
stake in that for sure. Somewhere.
I have half stake.
Well, you're saying it's not your fault. I mean,
But,
is it majority baby mama? Like, did you get assaulted or something? Like what?
Oh no, bro. I mean, like no, she's not my baby mama. I have a baby mama. She's just.
I know that this woman's not your baby mama. But either way, so continue with how she was being a bitch to you this morning. Tell me about it.
So she was just like woke up and was just like, I'm in a bad mood, and I was like, all right, babe, like no big deal. And I was like trying to love on her and kiss her to make her feel better.
They love that.
And then her kids, just like trying to be a supportive boyfriend. And then her kids show up. Her kids show up at 6:30 this morning, and she is absolutely the nicest person. All the kids, to the cat. She wakes up in the morning. She's, oh, my handsome boy, to the cat. But then I go and get her a Celsius, and I get back, and it's just like, okay. And I'm just like, man, what did I do? She just started yelling at me in front of her kids. Just a little backstory, Goblin. She doesn't have a job. She hasn't had a job in 2 months. She's skipped going to interviews I've set up with homeboys of mine. Just refusing to do her part, and she's just like living off me. So I'm like, listen, you're not gonna talk to me whichever the way you want in my house where I pay for everything. I pay for her goddamn gas to go places. So I was just like, you're not gonna talk to me any which way in front of your kids, and then they're gonna just have looming thought that they could talk to me whichever way too. It's just not good. It's just not good for anybody. But I'm literally about to pull up to my house, my apartment, like right now. I'm about to see how much damage is done. Like I said, man, I have a sneaking suspicion that every single one of my Legos are demolished.
Is she still at the apartment right now?
She is not. She actually decided to leave, thankfully, unlike my last
great.
one. My last girlfriend didn't make it that easy. But she actually left, but she said she had some choice words for me when she was leaving, which is not really like her. So, like I said, she called me gay. I mean, who does that? And this is coming from a girl who is literally bisexual, who has like queer flags all over her apartment.
It's always the bi
apartment.
girls, bro. It's always the the pride flag girls. They got 4 kids. How'd you make that? You couldn't have scissored.
That's what I'm saying. And she was only married to 2 dudes beforehand. I don't know how she's bisexual.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm literally pulling in right now, Goblin. I am.
Let's hear your live reation, dude. I'm here to comfort you if anything's broken, dude. It's gonna be okay.
It will.
I don't think anything's gonna be broken, man.
It's just the fact that I'm gonna have to clean it. You don't think anything's gonna be broken?
No, well, okay. I don't know the situation, but I'm just holding out for you. I'm trying to hope for you.
Oh, buddy, oh my God. She destroyed my plants.
You have plants outside? What kind of plants?
I have. There is dirt all over the. Oh my goodness! She threw the fucking plants down the fucking stair set, dog. I have dirt all over the. Oh, my neighbors are gonna hate me. Yeah, both my plants are fucking toppled over. Okay, all right. Let's walk into the apartment and see what's going on here.
All right.
I see a Lego piece out here. Oh, Goblin. My fucking shit is fucked, man. Dude, I had a fucking Mandalorian Starship Cruiser and the N1 Naboo fucking Starship. They're destroyed!
Like, completely? There's no rebuilding? This is over?
I can't even, throw on the cameras. Oh, dude, my Raichu Mega Bloks is destroyed, too. Let me check the bathroom.
Why would she do all that?
Bro, she took my shower curtain?
The shower curtain is nuts. What?
Yeah, bro, my shower... I gotta check my dad's.
Oh, no.
Okay, the rig and dabs are still here. That's nice.
Thank God. Thank God. So wait, this apartment, are your kids there?
So, no, actually, my kids are in Hawaii with my mom right now.
Oh, okay, good
having
timing.
the time of their life, so, I mean, thank God, but, I mean, literally, there are Lego pieces. Oh, man.
Oh, she broke your kids' Legos, too?
Here. Dude, she wouldn't talk like that to my kids, but she would be really cold with them, you know what I mean? Like, she would be not as happy, or just kind of give them a cold shoulder, where she'll just be giving them 1-word answers. And you got to realize I have 2 daughters, so they're 10 and 8, 10 and 7, so they're little girls, they talk. So yeah, my shit's fucked up though.
Wow, that's horrible, dude. I mean, I'm sorry that she broke your
Legos. Together, one Starship to do.
How many sets in total did she destroy?
So that's gonna be the Mandalorian Cruiser. That's one big one. That's a 3,000 piece set. The N1 Boo Starship. That's a 500 piece set. We have the Raichu Mega Bloks, which is a 300 piece set that comes with a Pikachu and a Pichu. My little mini Millennium Falcon that I literally built 2 days ago.
Oh no!
All my little Pokemon Mega Bloks too. I at least maybe 8 sets.
Oh.
Maybe 8 sets.
Oh.
And I don't know if you know this, Goblin. I don't know if you know this, but fucking Legos are expensive.
They are, yes. I am familiar.
Really expensive.
I've been to the Lego store semi-recently. Yeah, it's ridiculous in there.
I'm not even gonna be able to put this shit back together.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, it sounds like maybe it's for the best that you broke up, though. No.
I mean, I guess so. I guess I'm back to whoring. And I was dating her for a year, man.
Well, I mean, that's
last
not
July.
that long, you know. You
No, it's not that long. It's like 11 months. That's not too bad.
That's like around when things start getting serious, you know? A year is like when the honeymoon phase ends. So I guess you guys just, like, didn't make it out of that.
Well, I can say this. I think I dodged a bullet. I dodged a fucking Lego set, more like it.
So what are you cleaning up first, the Legos or what?
Listen to this, guy. You hear this? Listen to this. These are all pieces on the floor. And that's just in my living room, dog. I have it. It's in my kitchen and it's in my room, and she even burnt Polaroid pictures, like our Polaroid pictures. She fucking burnt them and put them on my fucking bed. My bed is like a $2,000 fucking mattress.
She just put a pile of Polaroid ash on it?
No, like the Polaroids are burnt on the bed. And some of them are ripped in half. I don't find this funny. I just find it
no,
very
not funny.
crude.
Not funny. No. Well,
no. But I will say, this morning when I left that voicemail, I was really, really pissed off. Like, I wanted to hit her. I don't condone that at all. I've never hit a woman in my life, but I really wanted to hit her. I wanted her kids to see what happens when you fucking talk to a big dog like that, but then I realized I'm just a little dog and I don't got it in me.
Yeah, you can't big dog her when the kids are involved, you know? Like, maybe
yeah, exactly.
You could big dog her when there's no kids around, you know? But
you want to hear the messed up thing, Goblin, is that it's her oldest daughter's 13th birthday today. And when I was leaving for work, because this all happened
wait, she started early. She has a 13-year-old daughter?
Yeah, she's 30, so.
That's 17.
You know,
she had that kid at 17.
Yeah, well, so did I, Goblin. I had mine at 18.
Well, you started early too.
Yeah, but you know, so she has a 13-year-old, and it's her birthday, her birthday today, and all this shit happened this morning, and I was like, when I was walking out the door, I was really mad. I told her older daughter, and I was like, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have your birthday party in mommy's car because she's homeless now. That was the best I could do. I couldn't, I couldn't bring myself to throw any punches. Plus, you know, all my shit's destroyed anyway.
Were you thinking about hitting the kids too, or just her?
No. The kids have never been hit in their life. They probably fucking need to be hit though. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, God, but when I was growing up, listen, I can count on my hands how many times I've stolen. It only took me one time of my dad beating my ass for stealing, where I've never stole again. But
hey, you know, the kids nowadays just don't get the shit kicked out of them. I think that's part of what's wrong with society, dude.
Yeah, I mean, my mom used to hit me with a fucking wooden spoon.
Dude, if I have kids in the future,
brother.
I'll smack the fuck out of them for sure. Yeah,
cold,
unconscious.
I'm not saying I beat my kids or anything, but I have definitely spanked my children before. Man, she threw my she threw my ashtray away.
Oh no!
Now I gotta sit here and go through the fucking trash, dude. And the trash has fucking cat litter in it.
She threw that in there for sure, knowing you were gonna go look. No, you gotta let that go. Don't do it. Don't go in there.
But it's in the shape of a croissant. It's really cute. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it. Okay, I guess it's trash.
You get another one,
she didn't fucking take the trash out. She just put a whole fucking cat litter in the fucking trash bag.
Like even clean litter, or is it just exclusively shit?
I mean, clean litter, dude. You think this lady didn't work for 2 months and fucking kept her litter box clean? No, Goblin. That litter is not clean. There is fucking cat shit all in there. And I don't even fucking like cats.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you might have just gotten out of bad situation then. You know, maybe today is a good turning point for you.
I think today is a good. I mean, other than the fact that all my Legos are broken. Are we forgetting about that?
Well, it's time for new sets, bro. It's time to rebuild. Like, it sounds like you have a lot of Star Wars stuff. Maybe it's time for some
I
other
have two
themes.
kids. Do you understand what child support does to a single man?
Yeah. What's that looking like?
Yeah. That is $400 every paycheck.
Eey.
About a little bit over $800 a month.
That's a lot of fucking money. That's
and you
a
know what
very
I do
nice
for a
car
living,
payment.
Goblin? I mow grass for a living at the fucking zoo. So it's not like I'm fucking making big bucks over here.
Are you going in the enclosures? Like, are you mowing the fucking lions' grass?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I go inside the enclosures. I was inside the elephant enclosure today. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
How did you get that job? What are the qualifications? Just lawn mowing experience?
You wanna know, dude? I had just gotten off probation.
You lagged out pretty bad just now. I think I lost you there. You said you had just gotten off probation is about where I lost you?
Hold on. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so I had just gotten off probation for my DUI in 2021.
Okay.
So I had this so I had a DUI and a felony looming over my head because the chick that night I was trying to have sexual relations with decided she didn't want to put her seatbelt on. And you know, I only crashed going like 45 miles per hour.
I mean, that's decently fast,
even
bro.
At that
like,
well, yeah. Well, she kind of hit her head on the windshield, and you know, had to sit a couple days in the ICU. So I got an aggravated assault charge for that. So I was like, when I got, you know, so when I got done with all that stuff, I had to, you know, I had to find a new job because FedEx decided to let me go. So I was just on Indeed one day, and I was like, looking at shit, and it said horticulture technician at the Dallas Zoo, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, I get to plant plants? Oh, that's pretty cool. And then I get there, and I realized I'm not planting any fucking plants. I'm just cutting grass and cutting trees down. You know what the worst part about this, Goblin?
Huh?
I'm fucking allergic to grass, dog.
Damn, and
I'm literally allergic to my job.
Why would you take that job?
Because, man, I'm a felon, big dog. I had to take what I could get. And now it's like I live in one of the hardest job markets in the States right now. It's fucking impossible to find a job over here.
Damn, so you wake up, fight with your girl, think about smacking that bitch, go to work and just get sick all day, inhale shit you're allergic to, and then come home to your broken Legos and your plants thrown down the stairs?
I mean, that's exactly what has happened. I mean,
you should just go get a Tuggy, dude.
Hey, I mean, are those any good? I've never
just go to the massage parlor, bro. Those Asian women have jacked 50,000 men off, dude. You think they're bad at it?
No, I don't. Hey, I'm not saying that they're bad at it. I'm just saying, what's the likelihood I walk out with, you know, a policeman pointing a gun at me?
Listen, right before I called you, just spoke to a guy who does it almost every day, and he says everything's fine.
He goes and gets a Tuggy every day?
Yeah, his wife is married and in Mexico and not a citizen, and he goes and gets Tuggies and fucks prostitutes regularly, and it's okay. So, I mean, you're probably fine, dude.
I don't think you know, Goblin, I'm actually not. I'm not that down bad.
Okay, respectable.
I'm not. You know, I've listened to the pod enough. I mean, I'm kind of a new listener. I've only started listening to you on Spotify off of these caller episodes. So, from what I can tell, your audience is, you know, pretty degenerate.
Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of fucked.
Fellers. No, yeah, I know. It's okay. But I am willing to say this to all you people out there. Do not drink and drive. I spent like $25,000 on my DUI, and I'm basically still dealing with it to this day. Yeah. I don't know if you got deferred probation, but I got deferred adjudication. So eventually this shit will come off my record, but it's going to take some time.
I did not. My DUI is glued onto my record.
Oh, hot damn, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I already got deferred, like whatever that deferred thing is when I was younger for a different thing. So.
Oh, yeah. See,
no more of that.
This was my first case, but still, nonetheless, no fun. And was not cheap to deal with.
Well,
so.
I appreciate you calling in and sharing everything today, and I wish you luck in cleaning up the mess that your ex has made. I don't think you should talk to her anymore.
I'm about to call the police and file a fucking police report. What are you talking about?
Fuck yeah, do that shit. Do that shit.
I'm about to file. And dude, you know what? She also told me I have to go out to her storage unit to get my shit out of the storage unit. She already destroyed my apartment. If I drive 40 miles out to this storage unit and fucking get out there and all my shit's destroyed over there too, I might have to file a fucking second police report.
Yep, there you go. 2 reports. You're locked in. And then sue her in civil court.
Oh, buddy, I'm not built like that.
Oh.
I don't have the funds.
Oh.
I'm a poor single dad, Gabi.
Well, you could just show up and like represent yourself and just swing that, just like, yo, I'm a single dad.
That is true. I could do that, but don't you have to like file that stuff by yourself then?
Well, yeah.
Like through the court system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude.
No.
AI it.
Hey, that's fucking good point. Chat GPT can fucking figure anything out these days.
There you go. Well,
all right, Gabi.
I wish you luck, man. Thank you for calling in, and don't talk to that woman anymore.
No, I blocked her, big dog.
Good job.
Blocked her. All right, I've got to call the police now. I've got to fucking file a fucking police report for all my fucking broken Legos. God damn
it. Good luck with that. You have a good rest of your day.
Hey, you too, man. You too. Appreciate it.
See ya. Wow, someone who found us from Spotify. Let's go, dude. Go tap in on Spotify, everybody, because the show is completely uncensored there, okay? And you can watch it when your phone's locked. You can't do that on YouTube, which kind of boggles my mind, dude. It's 2025. How is that not a fucking feature? Do we not have the technology for that, YouTube? Figure it out, dude. Either way, wow, that was just a stunning call. That got worse the longer it went. I loved the live Lego reaction. Him sifting through all the Legos on the ground really just brought that together. That was amazing, dude. That was amazing. Okay, let's listen to this voicemail. This guy's just tired. Okay, I want to give him space to vent. Let's listen in, dude.
Hey, Gabi, I'm just calling in to say I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of bitches. I'm tired of hoes. But most importantly, I'm tired of bitches. Like, every hoe follows the same script and set up. I don't care what you did today. I don't give a fuck about whoever did this, whoever did that.
I don't give a fuck what you did today.
I'm trying to play games. It's like every other city I go, every other video, no matter where I go, I see the same hoe.
I mean, I wonder if he thinks the hoes feel that way about him, dude. Like, I feel like he got it off his chest. Like, we don't necessarily have to call him back, but like, I'm kind of confused there, like, there's a hoe for everybody out there, dude. You could be someone's hoe too, it's 2025. You could just become the hoe, that's the beautiful thing about modern society, dude. Okay, the next person that we're going to listen into has a very questionable relationship and says that his ex-girlfriend, after cheating on him for 3 months, or 3 months ago, is now driving past his workplace every day harassing him, and he works at Pancake House. So let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin. I've probably been watching you since I was like 15, 16. I am 21 now.
Thanks,
I
man.
also got a daughter that's a year and 8 months. But, yeah, so I don't even know where to fucking start. But pretty much my situation is like right now,
Also, guys, I'm never on my phone during the show, but this has to be an acceptable reason. I'm dropping a video right now. So surely you guys can't flame me. I'm still listening, but I'm going to drop my video right now.
I'm a little bit...
It's the TikTok shop video. So you guys, for the first time ever, know the exact date that I'm recording now. It's the day the TikTok video dropped. Either way.
Homeless right now. I've been staying at my coworker's house.
Is this guy Canadian? Staying at my coworker's house?
Ex decided to cheat on me about 3 months ago, and pretty much he's been trying to, like, driving past my work every day, harassing me, even having her 30-year-old boyfriend beat me up in front of my daughter, and it's been it's been kind of hell, and I'm doing my best to get by, working at a fucking pancake house and trying to, you know, get better and shit, but I don't know. I don't even know where else to
I want to make this guy say house at least 100 times.
begin, but no, if you do want to give me a call back, I can explain further. This is literally nothing, but actually no. Another thing too, yeah, so she does have my name tatted on her. I have my name tatted on her. We used to like have an apartment together and shit. She has BPD. The amount of times I walked in on her, slitting her wrist.
Yo, you didn't have to tell me she had BPD, dude. You didn't have to tell me that part. Okay? You could naturally probably infer that.
On her, slitting her wrists or cutting her thighs and shit. Probably scarred me a little bit, but I'm also a little bit. Okay, I'm a little bit fucked up right now. I ain't gonna lie. I've been going through it, but no, it would be a dream to give me a call back and would fucking make...
It would be a dream to tell you how I got my ass beat by my ex's 30-year-old new boyfriend. Please call me back. I work at Pancake Hoose. Fucking bet, dude. Say less. Let me make this video public and ring him up at the same time. Oh, shit. Please pick up, dude. I'm so intrigued by this story. Oh.
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. No fucking way.
Yo, I just got done listening to your voicemail, and I have a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. No, ask away.
So, I'm trying to comprehend your voicemail still. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to run through my understanding of this situation. So, your ex-girlfriend cheated on you 3 months ago and has a new 30-year-old boyfriend, and they are driving past your workplace, Pancake House, and harassing you almost every day.
Yeah, so I was with this girl for about, I would say 2 years or so, and or maybe like 2.5 years or so.
Okay.
And yeah, about 3 months ago, I found out like I got cheated on. We were renting her grandparents' basement, and yeah, kind of shit went south. We have a daughter. She just turned a year and 8 months today.
Oh, you have a daughter together?
Yeah, we have a daughter together. And I don't know if you ever heard that song, like, Hey There, Delilah.
Yep,
or
I've
the
heard that.
Hey There, Delilah song. Yeah, so, like, we named her Delilah and shit. But, yeah, so, and, like, another thing I fucking regret is, like, getting her name tatted on me, and she has her name tatted, like, my name tatted on her, too.
You have the same tattoo as well. You left that out of the voicemail.
Well, I was a little, I don't know, I'm not too good at, like, making phone calls and shit. So,
it's okay.
But, yeah, so, yeah, there's that, too. But, no, it's been kind of hell recently. Like, my home life isn't too great. So, like, or actually, here, let me get back to the other point. But, yeah, after finding out, like, I got cheated on, obviously, we split up or whatever. I moved back home, and kind of shit went south there. Like, I ended up getting kicked out, and I had moved into my coworker / like friend's house, and staying there now for a little bit. But yeah, so like the one day too, like I had my daughter, and I took her to the park, and then her 30-year-old kind of looks like a crackhead, but he decided to kind of slam me on the pavement and punch me in the head like 10 times. Right in front of my daughter.
At the playground?
And, yeah, at the playground. And I had to, like, you know, record all my injuries and shit and use that in court, because right now I'm kind of, she served me with court papers, too, yesterday. So, like, I'm just trying to scramble, get a lawyer, and, like, kind of get all that evidence together. And, oh, fuck, no, this caught me off guard, man. This has been, like, my dream to get on the Gobcast, but...
Well, I mean, your situation doesn't sound like a dream, dude. Like, you shouldn't be that excited here. I mean...
Oh, no, I'm not excited. I may sound happy, but deep down, I'm fucking depressed. But, no, like... but, no, man, like, oh, fuck.
So tell me about her cheating on you. Like, how did you find out and what happened there?
Well, it kind of started off, so like he was her coworker, and it kind of started off like, he's been having it, like she would tell me time to time, like, oh, he's been having it like really hard, and or like she would just kind of tell me stuff about him time to time, and like say she's been talking to him, and it's like I'm not trying to be like a controlling ass like boyfriend, like I never been like that, and it just kind of got to the point like, yeah, I kind of expect something's up, and it kind of got to the point where like the kind of a little bit, or after like I didn't find out she cheated on me till maybe a month after we broke up, but like just the one day at work where I just like working at the Pancake House, obviously I'm a fucking chain smoker, so like I'll be at like my happy place just having my little smoke, but
Pancake House is your happy place?
Well, it's not my happy place, but the smoke, like where I go for a smoke, that's kind of my that's my happy place.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So like she would drive past me, and the one day she drove past me with him, and then also finding out stuff like through her friends, and that's where I kind of learned like, oh shit, like I got cheated on, and like obviously that kind of hurt being with this person for like 2.5 years, like kind of like thinking they're like your soulmate or like gonna be with them forever, and then being let down, and but yeah, it's definitely been really fucking hard, and I like also living in Canada too, it's impossible to get apartments and stuff, and even being native, like having my land stolen and shit, and it's like I can't even get a place to stay. I feel like that's like the least I should deserve, so but yeah, no, it's definitely been hard, and I'm trying to think what else. Like, oh fuck, no, this caught me off. So like, I was literally at a park and a terrier like being done on me.
I hear the birds chirping behind you. It sounds like you're still at the park.
Oh yeah, there's also like probably like 100 geese in front of me that are they look tempting.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean they look tempting?
Or not like tempted, they just look, I don't know, like I got attacked by a goose when I was like 5 years old, so
so you have some goose trauma.
Yeah, I got a little bit of goose trauma there, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can't blame you for that. Geese are fucked up, dude. They're scary.
No, they are pretty fucked up, especially if they have like all their kids around there. If they're extra aggressive.
So when she's driving past you and you're at work, is she just like driving past and like flipping you off, or is she like pulling up and like causing a ruckus at work, or like what happens there?
It's more like, yeah, just driving by, like flipping me off, or just like, yelling shit at me, or like, just trying to get in my head and shit. And it's just like, like I'm trying to, like, especially with court and stuff, I'm trying to use like, I'm just trying to lay back and just like let her keep fucking up so I can use that shit in court. Cause like, I'm trying to fight for my fucking daughter. Like she's what keeps me going. It's like, I was there for her birth, cut the umbilical cord. I fucking rented a shitty I was paying $14.50 for a shitty ass apartment with a door that wouldn't lock, a superintendent who said he killed someone, and like, he was probably like 6'4" or some shit. Like I definitely been through it, and I definitely was always there for my daughter and like did my best to support her. So it's just like, with like my whole life kind of changing around like a fucking roulette wheel, it's just like, it just been like kind of one thing after another. And even like at home, like my parents did try to support me at one point, but they just like, I don't know, with my dad being like an alcoholic, and then my mom kind of not mentally all there, and just always constantly like threatening to kick me out and shit. Like also having to like move back in there, like, after like the breakup and stuff, it's just, I just haven't really been dealt the best cards as of recently, for sure. But
yeah, I mean, it sounds like a shitty situation you're going through, but like with the custody thing, are you recording when she's like driving past every time to show to the court?
Yeah, so I have been like trying to record when I can. Like, it's not like every single day, but like it's more like either every other day, or like even this week it's been like, it's been pretty much every day now. And like, even having her like boyfriend like text me a bunch of shit, then her like posting TikToks and going on social media and shit, just spreading rumors and just like being very toxic towards me. It's just been it been a little bit difficult, and I don't know, I'm just doing everything I can to just get out of this situation I'm in, and it's just like, there's only like so much you can really do, but I feel like I gotta like keep fighting and shit. But
yeah, I mean, I imagine by the sounds of it, you're probably going to try to get full custody of your kid, yeah?
So that is the plan. It just like, well, my first step is getting an apartment, just like, having that stable place to like, have her.
Yeah.
Because like as of right now, like having no support from my family and stuff, and like staying at my friend's house, it's like I don't have a place to have her at. So like that's been kind of my main goal. And with like the housing crisis and how fucked up Canada is, it's kind of hard right now. And but yeah, I know, I just like I'm trying to do like everything I can to just like really get out of this situation and fucking just persevere. But like she also has like she has BPD. Like I'm sure you like heard of that.
Yeah, you probably didn't have to tell me that. I think we could probably infer that by her driving past your workplace every day.
Yeah, and it's in a relationship and shit, like having her like slam her head on walls or like walking on her, like cutting herself, and or even like like laying hands on me and shit throughout the relationship. It's just like I should have, like I'm glad I had my daughter. That's one thing I'm never going to regret. But it's just like I somehow never seen those red flags in the beginning, and I just like stuck it out, and I guess now I'm here. But
so how long does the process take in court? Is everything okay?
No, the goose just hissed at me, so I had to take a step back real quick.
Oh yeah, stay safe. No, yeah, back up.
But no, so right now, like being served papers, I think my court date is on 29th of July. So right now, like I've been we have this, I don't know if you have it in America, but there's this thing called legal aid, and it's just kind of like help to get like a lawyer and like someone to like help fight my case. And I also have like another person who's been like helping me with helping me with like all the paperwork and shit, because like this is my like first time like dealing with courts and like shit like that. So like I'm just trying to make sure I do everything right and go about everything like the best I can. But
yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're doing all the right things, and I think like when you go to court and present that, like even if you don't have a place situated yet, I think the court will recognize that. I think like you have a job, you're working towards an apartment. It sounds like you got your head on straight. If you can prove that to the court, you'll be fine. And also, like, you're young enough where, like, your kid's not even going to remember her parents getting divorced, Yeah,
like, that too, yeah. No,
your kid is at the age, I was around the same age when my parents got divorced. And it was lit because, like, I don't remember any of the fighting, and I got 2 Christmases, and my parents hated each other. So it was great because they'd always try to like have a Christmas Cold War, like get me more presents, be like, yo, Santa likes our house more, so like your kid will benefit from that for sure if you get split custody. Unfortunately, if you get full custody, you don't have to worry about that. But
yeah, no, for sure. And well, no, like I kind of wish my parents got divorced, because like
it's kind of lit, dude.
No, it would be kind of lit. Yeah, having like a competition with Christmases and shit like that. No, that would be kind of lit, rather than like them screaming at like each other every night and my mom ending up on the couch crying and shit. Like,
yeah,
no, I feel like that would have been a better outcome. But
for sure. So do you know what your like ex's situation is right now? Does she have like an apartment and a job, or like what is she coming to court looking like?
So yeah, like she's definitely ahead on me on that. Like she does have an apartment. Like our main goal before is like we were saving towards an apartment. That was kind of our plan. But then once everything kind of like hit the gutter, it just like I've been having to like kind of scramble and just kind of save as much money as I can to, just get myself a place so I can like have her and stuff. And 'cause like even before when I was staying at my parents, like the agreement was before to like have her on my days off, and even in the beginning, like I would, when we were slightly on good terms, like I would be over there every day, like feeding her, changing her diaper, like taking her on walks and stuff. And obviously all that changed, and, you know, kind of being like, well, not really like, I guess technically homeless type shit, but being like helped out by friends and stuff just so I can kind of get back on my feet. It's just, I haven't really been able to like see her as much, which has been like really tearing me apart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that stuff that happened where like her fucking boyfriend threw me on like the pavement and being my ass and shit. It's just like I haven't really been able to like see her since, and she's been kind of doing everything in her power to like keep her away from me. And it just like I'm doing everything I can, and I don't know. There's only so many, like, I guess, steps I can really take, and I'm just trying to take every step imaginable to, you know, get through the situation. But
Well, I mean, honestly, dude, I think the court is not going to like the idea of your daughter going to live under the same roof as some guy who's beating the shit out of her biological father. You know, like
100%.
They're not going to let that fly, dude.
And another thing too, so I guess the guy she's with, I guess he got charged when he was like 25 or something for being up like I think a kid or a teenager.
Oh, he's got a history of this.
Yeah, so he's not allowed under kids like 16 or under 16 without supervision and stuff.
Oh,
so
dude,
there's that
case
too.
closed. Case closed.
So
dude.
yeah, no, that's like a slam dunk in its like self. It just, my thing right now is just I need that apartment just so I can have like a stable place for her, and I can get that full custody. And
how far away from the apartment are you, do you think?
So right now it's like I've been I could maybe be like a month away if I'm lucky. I'm under a lot of like kind of resources to even like help me find something like a little bit cheaper. Especially just like, well, working at the pancake place, like I'm having to work like 10, 11 days straight sometimes just to like, you know, make that money and like save up. And like, and obviously I'm not trying to stay there forever. Like I've been looking for other jobs and stuff, and my friends are trying to help me out too. So like, I just kind of also got to get a second job as well, or even find something better that just like kind of helps my case, or just helps me save some money.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, you know, you got nowhere to go but up, you know, like you got an apartment to get, you got a court case to deal with, like, sounds like you got a hectic situation right now, but like, from what I can gather, I think you'll be fine, dude. I think you're probably going to get custody of your kid and like get your apartment and be vibing. You seem to have your head on straight, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I definitely feel like I hit like rock bottom with like, after everything, even being like let down by my parents and stuff, but like, just having a kid too, it's like you can't just like sit down or like and do nothing. It's like you gotta, I gotta just keep going and, you know, just do everything possible and just keep fighting, because like there's been many moments I just want to like shut down and just fucking drink all day, but it's like my kid's always been on the top of my head, and I just like I can't do any of that. I gotta keep going. But
yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard, like, maintaining that when you're so young, too. Like, I did not, when I was 21, dude, I did not have the like, willpower to do something like that in my brain, dude. I would have just been getting drunk.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, like, in high school and stuff, just, like, well, my friend was down the road, but, like, he obviously was selling shit, so, like, it would always get me to, like, test out, like, the new shrooms he got, or, like, test out the new weed. And like I went from just like partying, and then once I had my kid at 20, I had to put all that away and just like even kind of distance myself from my friends a little bit, just so I can kind of like lock in and be the best father I can be. But yeah, no, it's like it's definitely a big change, especially being a young dad. Like I never planned on it, but like I'm very thankful I did, because it's like she's going to carry on my legacy and shit. So it's like, you know, I gotta be there for her as much as possible.
Well, I mean, I think it's gonna work out for you, dude. You know, I wish you the best of luck with your situation, for real.
No, and I really appreciate the call too. Like it's been, I never thought I'd get on the Gobcast or even like fucking like talk to you and shit. Like I've been watching you since like probably I was like 15, 16, and it's like, oh, it's like it definitely made my day, even with like how bad of a situation I'm in. But like, no, thank you for giving me the call, and no, I appreciate it.
No problem, dude. You know, I think honestly, you know, you're probably out of a lot of the people I've spoken to on this show, it sounds like you got your head on straighter than most. So, I mean, I think shit's stressful right now, but you're gonna be money, you know. And also, well, I knew before you even answered the call that you were Canadian because the way you say house, I found that very funny.
Yeah, well, also being native too. Yeah, I guess I have a little bit of an accent. But,
yep, for sure.
No, I appreciate that though.
Well, thanks for calling in and sharing, bro. I wish you the best of luck with your situation, and you should call in the future and update us.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, is it like Fridays that like you take the call-ins? I was seeing on your Instagram.
It's kind of random. Typically, Fridays are the most common day we do it. We've been testing out Mondays and Tuesdays lately too, but we always post it on Instagram when we're taking calls. So just hop on IG and check our story, and if we don't have a story up, then we're not taking calls.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, and I'll be sure to update you. Especially after the courts go down and everything. Yeah, I'll be sure to give a call and give you a little update.
Well, thanks for calling in and sharing, bro. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too, and yeah, thank you again, and yeah, have a good rest of your day too.
You too. Thanks for supporting, man. Have a good one.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
Man, that guy, that was a really interesting call because that dude is like half the age of where my parents were when they got divorced, and that guy sounds like he had his head on much straighter than my dad ever did when they got divorced. So props to that dude, and also like, he's got an uphill battle, bro. I mean, you got to figure out how to get an apartment. You got to figure out, you know, how to get custody of your kid in a system. I don't know if Canada's the same. I would guesstimate it probably is. It's an uphill battle for fathers in custody court. You know, I think naturally moms are more inclined to win the case, you know, pretty often. So I think he'll do good, though. I think he'll do good, you know, and listen, guys, I think we're going to call it here. I know this one was a few minutes shorter than usual, but my throat is very, very hoarse right now, okay? It feels like I just swallowed some battery acid. So I'm going to go rest my vocal cords and hopefully be better by next week's episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for supporting the show. Once again, follow us on Instagram if you want to find out when and where to call into the show. Doesn't get any simpler than that, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Shout out to Five for supporting the show and sponsoring us and, you know, putting us on. You know, Five are the homies. Go enter the giveaway. Deuces.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.